Hi everyone, Comic Book Reviewer here. This time reviewing on issue 10 of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now as you know, Crisis on Infinite Earths was a 12-part series that was meant to kind of revamp and remodel the sort of original DC universe, and moving on to the post-Crisis, where some characters would get revamped, refixed, and so on. So the cover mainly has the Spectre and the Anti-Monitor duking it out in the dawn of time. And the series mainly starts off where Sison is mainly torturing Lex Luthor, now knowing his plan. And we see how, Sison gets taken out by Brainiac, who predicted Sison's betrayal, so of course had countermeasures ready. And we see how, on Earth 4, we see how Chemo is looking at the destruction that he's caused. We see how Negative Woman tries to hold down Chemo. And we kind of even see how Garth has to deal with Tula being badly injured. We see how Cole mainly turns Black Adam into Crystal. And we even see how, at the Ice Fortress, characters like Dr. Cyber, Savannah, as well as Phobia, have kidnapped the Marvel family and the others. So, of course, we see how everyone is still duking it out, basically trying to kind of make sure Earth Force is okay. And we see how Ray Palmer, the Atom, mainly rescues Billy Batson, who transforms into Captain Marvel. And we see how, other heroes on Earth X, like Batman, also Halo and that, are dealing with characters like the Penguin and Calendar Man. We kind of see how characters are dealing with, like, the Shaggy Man and that. But we see how the Spectre gives everyone a warning, saying about the Anti-Monitor's plan at the sort of dawn of time. And even manages to convince other heroes and villains to cease their fighting. And we see how, afterwards on Earth 1, which is in a wasteland area, we see how everyone is gathered together, with the Earth 2 versions of Clark and Lois saying their goodbyes. And we do kind of see how Alex Luthor sees Superman fly off, but we know he's going to rescue Lois and keep her safe. So we kind of see how, everyone has kind of gotten everything ready for the whole big time jump. And we see how, everyone meets Superboy Prime. Now, if you have read DC Comics Presents 87, we did get his introduction, and Earth 1 Clark meets him again and says, "Even I don't know how I disappeared, but I'm here." And we do see how he wants to volunteer to help kind of stop the sort of Anti-Monitor. And we do kind of see how, Uncle Sam gives a big, emotional, motivational speech. But we kind of see how, everyone gets ready for the big time jump and gets ready to enter for the dawn of time. And we see how, the Flashes do their super speed. We see how Earth 1 Clark and that go right into the dawn of time. And we see how Garth now learns from Mira and Laurie that Tula's now dead. And as soon as Earth 1 Clark gets into the dawn of time, they come face to face with the Anti-Monitor. And we do see how, we see how Pariah is there to try and warn them that they've all been trapped. And we see how, the Anti-Monitor pointed out about his plan on using Pariah's experiment, and thanks to it, he can now use the dawn of time to basically get Krona to see his hand in the universe and create his own personal world. But we see how all the other heroes try to duke it out. And we see how, back on the planet Oa, years ago, where the Guardians were just kind of like larger beings, We see how they see that Lex Luthor and the villains are attacking their property and try to defend it. We see how characters like Mirror Master and Icicle and that try to destroy Krona's computer. And we see how Krona has come measured and, of course, kills off the three villains. And we see how, yeah, the Anti-Monitor pretty much is about on a winning streak. He uses his hand to make it as the one that Krona saw in the computer and says, "My hand, which shall make the Anti-Monitor universe supreme. You fools have given me the power to change the course of history." And of course, just as his hand goes up, we see how the Spectre shows up to try and stop the Anti-Monitor, and he gets the help from the other sort of magic users, like Dr. Fate, Satana, Satara, Bolt, as well as Gypsy, and we kind of see how, yeah, things go haywire when they realise that Lex Luthor and the others couldn't stop Krona, and it seems like from what's going on, all hope may be lost, ending the story on a cliffhanger. And yeah, issue 10 is definitely readable. And yeah, we know they're gonna go out with a big epic story. And obviously, yeah, we know obviously the heroes are gonna win. As yeah, this is gonna be like the big crisis story. We know eventually what's gonna happen. And I think really it is definitely a readable issue. So it definitely deserves a thumbs up. Still good and still readable. So, Comic Reviewer here, signing out.